sound on sight. That's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know. We out here dripping in finesse.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Finishing with Finesse. This is the first episode of my new series, and I hope you enjoy it, and let's get right into this one. So this is going to be the first shot that I cover. As for the series, it is totally flashy tricks and dribbling shots that you can do. It's not anything to do with if you're looking for a tutorial to teach you stuff that's helpful, you should look somewhere else, because this is not going to be it. Yeah, these are just total dribble tricks that you can do, and the only things that I'm not going to include are aerial shots, like ceiling shots and everything. It's just pure dribbling, what you can do on the ground, and a bit in the air, I guess, but not that much. We're keeping it ground-based, and no card tricks where you could touch the ball, like the Justin slide. I think you've probably all heard of that, where you slide your car on two wheels, and then you could touch the ball, but it's not interacting with the ball that much, so I'm going to leave those things out. Yeah, so the first shot we're going to cover is the turtle flip flick dribble shot, also called, well, I called it the squishy pop because it's literally what it is. It was invented by, or it was discovered by the player Squishy Muffins that plays for Cloud9, very famous player, also for his finesse and creativity while he's playing. The shot consists out of dribbling the ball on your roof of your car, then you pop it up, flip it 180 degrees so that your car lands on your roof, still boosting and following the ball, and as the ball lands on your wheels of your upside down car, you then press the jump button to spin your car back around, as we all learned in the tutorial, hopefully, and in the motion of spinning, two wheels come upwards, giving the ball upwards momentum and popping it up again to then fake out your opponents and hopefully put it over their head. This trick is pure flashiness. You could just jump the ball twice. I have to say the only thing that it can help you with is that your opponents might not be expecting it if you're doing it at lower ranks, but if a player knows this shot, then they'll probably know the spacing, and it is a very all or nothing shot because, as I said, you have to put your car on the roof and slide upside down through the whole arena, so you're not going to be recovering or blocking or doing anything else if you're not in that position. So yeah, and let's just jump right into what you need for this shot. So what you will need for this shot, these are some skills that you need to incorporate into the shot and that you will need to learn before you can pull off the shot successfully. Well, or if you're just lucky and just pull it off, but I don't think with this one it's going to be quite that much of a case because this shot needs a lot of planning. Yeah, so these are some skills that you'll need. Like ingredients to a cake, you can't make the cake if you don't have the right ingredients. And if you have 55 eggs and just 100 milliliters of milk, then you're still not going to make a really good cake. So, yeah. So the first skill you'll need, which sounds really stupid, and I think people will be like, well, what the fuck, I can do this already, it's pretty easy. And that's the act of flipping your car upside down. It's not that hard. It's just jumping and turning your car 180 degrees. It's really not that hard. But what I mean with this is that you can comfortably turtle is the act of flipping your car upside down and then continuing your driving motion. But you have to flip upside down with speed and comfort. So basically you can do it whenever, you can do it at what speed, you know how to do it quickly, and you don't over-roll or press the X button accidentally to flip your car back up, so you need to be quite confident. This leads me to my next point, which is turtle boosting, which is basically boosting while you're upside down, while your car's on your roof, because as your wheel's in the air, you can't really propel yourself with those, so you have to boost. And it's kind of like as if your car's on ice. Like you can slide around very easily, and boost doesn't really help that much, so you got to use it to your full capacity. Yeah, and then popping the ball. Now, popping you'll hear a lot in these tutorials to come, and popping the ball is basically just having the ball on your roof, jumping once so the ball flies higher, and then catching it again, or then doing something else. So it's basically just literally popping the ball up. It's what's kind of like the casual language for it in Rocket League. So yeah. So, and a lot of patience you'll need. You'll need a lot of patience for trading this shot and a lot of patience for pulling off the shot, because unless you are squishy muffins, you will not pull off this shot very easily. I have been training it now for the last couple of months as I discovered it, and I have pulled it off successfully, I think 3 times only, so yeah. And that was in 1v1 matches, which is even more amazing how Squishy can even do it in 3v3s, but oh well. Yeah, next we'll get on to how to actually do the shot, so let's go. Welcome to the training ground. This is where we are going to be analysing all the shots, and we're going to be performing them, and we are going to see what goes into them, what the timing is, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me just change here into player perspective, there we go, and let me talk you through it. I'm just going to speed this up a bit so we don't have to wait for ages, there we go. And so I'm going to be breaking down the shots, of course, and I'm going to be analysing them. So first I'll just show you what the timing is and what you need to do. So first we get the ball on our roof, as I said before. Ball on the roof is important because we need to flip it up, so we can't do that if it's not on our roof. So now that the ball's comfortable on our roof, where's the... Oh, the circle's not there. Okay, whatever. Oh, there we go. Now that the ball is comfortable on our roof, we can start dribbling it towards the opposing goal, which is where we want the ball to land in. Of course, it's football. Makes sense, right? Okay, cool. So yeah, keep the ball center, and we just need to keep the ball center because, okay, what's that? Because if we have it leaning to the right or left, then it'll fly off somewhere else, and we can't recover it, or, well, yeah, I suppose you could, but let's just keep it simple for now. This is a tutorial, not a freestyle video. So keep the ball center so you can pop it up. By popping it up, keep good spacing from the opposing goal. So see here, I'm on the half line. I'm on the half goal way line. Whatever. Sports complicated. Okay, cool. You need a lot of space because otherwise, if you do it too close, you won't get your second flip in, and this shot takes up a lot of ground. So always keep in mind that you really need a space for this shot. So don't try it right in front of the enemy goal. That's not going to work. So we pop the ball up just straight, and this is where you air roll. So X and air roll immediately, or try to do it as soon as possible. Well, this is just a replay glitch that's going to keep happening. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so as you jump, just immediately press air roll because you need to go upside down as soon as possible to get time for corrections and boosting and spacing and everything, and maybe also seeing where your opponents are. So yeah. Just X and air roll, or boost, jump and air roll. I use X. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, jump and air roll. And, yeah, and then I just boost down here just to, because it's a habit of mine now. It's just, because as you jump and air roll, you slow down a bit, and the ball goes forwards a bit, so you need to correct that. So as you're boosting here towards the ball, just make sure that you're lined up underneath the ball, and that you are... well, perfectly spaced underneath so you can flip it back up again. So we've jumped and we've air-rolled, we've landed on our roof, and now we just need to boost a little so that we get the speed right. Now as the ball comes down again from your jump, try to wait for it a bit, because if you flip too early, you'll just flip back up and the ball will roll off, and if you flip too late, it'll hit your wheels and roll off as well, so we need the perfect timing. Now the perfect timing for me is roughly here. So I flip back up, and then as I see the ball is just about to land, I jump. Well, I don't jump, I press the jump button. The jump button, as you've maybe seen by the 50,000 reminders and the tutorial, if you're upside down, if you press the jump button, your car flips back up immediately, and through that active flipping up, the car hits the ball and the ball goes up as well. So, as we land here, we correct with our boost, keep the speed, and we flip it up, and the ball should go upwards. Now, what can happen is that the car, say for example in this example, the car would not flip from right to left, but from left to right. That happens. I guess if I were more central underneath the ball, I just got lucky a bit this time. If I was central underneath the ball, I think you could correct it. So yeah. And as you press X and you have flipped the ball up, maybe you can even follow it if you want to, or just drive off. just let it go in. Okay, so now you can also maybe see what I mean with spacing. I start here by the halfway line. This isn't where you should always start, it's just what I did because I felt comfortable. But even with like a little bit of boost, and no, I didn't pop it too much, but this is roughly maybe a bit more forward, maybe start it a bit later so that your opponent maybe expects a little less. But the thing is to keep in mind that you don't start it too late. Like say for example, if you would start it much further along, like if I would start it here, then I would flip upside down in the box and my opponent would have already kicked it off. So just to keep that in mind. Super, so now you've learned step by step. We're just going to watch it again in 100% speed so that you roughly know what it looks like. Let me just change that. So we get it on our roof, jump and twist, and then jump again. Or press the jump button again. And you have your goal. So let me just repeat that again. So just get the ball on your roof, jump and spin, and then flip your car back up. And that's all you need. So yeah, let me just get to the review of this move, and I hope to see you guys. Conclude, this move is pretty flashy, and it takes a lot of practice. I've been practicing this for ages and I still can't get it off consistently. Tips to focus on in training would be to maybe just practice just jumping underneath the ball so that you feel comfortable popping it up the whole time, and maybe then practice, after you've got that down, you can practice to flip your car upside down so that you're upside down as the ball is on your roof, and then maybe just popping it up again and just trying to juggle it a bit. Just like if any of you guys have ever played table tennis, you know that you can flip your bat upside down and juggle the ball, and that's basically kind of what you need to practice on. Just dribbling in general is also really good help. And the key thing I can say to practicing this move and getting it down and is get it cool is to actually do it. It sounds stupid, but it's true. You need to actually go for it and say, hey, you know what, I'll just try it, why not? I had that as well as I was trying to learn the move. I was like, oh no, that seems too risky, but it's kind of weird because that's exactly what the move is. So yeah. So now we come to my special rating. For the skill rating, as this move was discovered by Squishy Muffins, and as it is a flip flick turtle flip, I am going to give it a 4 turtle flip flick muffins out of 5. This move is very cool. As I saw it the first time, I was completely mind blown, and as I learned it, I was even more mind blown as how much stuff it goes into. Do's and don'ts, just to conclude, is do pull it off a lot, don't be scared to pull it off a lot, and just practice and patience. So yeah, that was it for the first episode of Finishing with Finesse. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you check out some of my other videos, and please leave a comment if you want me to cover a different shot, or if you've liked this, or if you didn't like it, or just leave any constructive criticism because I want to do this further. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!